Waivers, it's time for waivers. Maybe you can find some season savers. Waivers, it's time for waivers. It's time for waivers.
Fantasy football fans, it's Commish from BARFF Fantasy Football Podcast. It's Waiver Wednesday. If you're like our league, BARFF, B-A-R-F-F Fantasy Football, our waiver claims resolve in the wee hours of Thursday morning. And so Wednesday is a good day to look at what you're going to do to improve your team, including the waivers. Let's look at the running back position, or as I like to call it, the desert. So one really popular waiver claim this week is going to be Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby did okay in Week 8, spelling Saquon Barkley in garbage time when Saquon was nursing a groin injury. He's going to be very popular because people are going to think Saquon is hurt, and Tank Bigsby went over 100 yards against the Giants, and he's the next big thing. The problem with that is this. A, Saquon says that he's not really hurt. B, the Eagles are going on a bye, which means Saquon's got time to heal. Most telling of all, Tank Bigsby combined for 3.2 fantasy points in the first 7 weeks. Combined. That's not good. Another popular play is going to be Michael Carter, Arizona. He was just released by Arizona during the bye week. He's going to get picked back up. He's rostered in 32% of leagues. He may be spelling Bam Knight. He did have an 18.3 week in Week 5, but you're going to pick up a guy that's most likely going to be the backup to the backup in Bam Knight. Not great. Let's talk about quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence. Don't X out of this video because I just said Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is only rostered in 27% of leagues across fantasy football. He's averaging 18.3 points, but he has been over 20 points the last 3 weeks. He has the Raiders this week. That's a juicy matchup. Also available for quarterbacks in many leagues, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is only 18.5% rostered because he's only averaging 18.3 points per week. But he did go over 30 in Week 5 against Tampa. He is throwing to one of the top receivers in JSN. He has the Commanders next. See previous. Juicy matchup. Talk about wide receivers. San Francisco, Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne is only rostered in 32% of leagues right now. He's averaging 10.4 points per game. He went over 20 points. Kendrick Bourne went over 20 points in Weeks 5 and 6, and he has the Giants next. That's a juicier matchup. Also available at the wide receiver position, Kayshon Boutte. Kayshon Boutte. It's only 30% rostered. He's averaging 12.1 points per game. He's had a TD in his last 3 games. He's been in double digits the last 3 games. Now the problem, New England doesn't really throw to their wide receivers a lot. When they do, Kayshon Boutte, we just like to say it. Looking at the tight end position, Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson is 32% rostered. He's averaging 9.6 points, but that 9.6 points average has him at 11th in tight ends in fantasy football right now. If you're looking for a tight end averaging over 10 points, this is not your year. You can do a lot worse than Juwan Johnson. We're not going to talk about waiver time defenses or kickers because what are we doing here, people? All right, it's Waiver Wednesday. Hopefully you're making some good decisions and improving your team. If you have any opinions or any comments on anything that we covered on Waiver Wednesday, drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next live stream of the BARFF Fantasy Football Podcast at BARFF Podcast on YouTube. And good luck to all. All right, let's play the song.
It's time for waivers. Shuffle through the names of hopeful players. It's time for waivers. Dreams of touchdowns and record breakers.